Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're heading to Chef Mickey's today for Magic Kingdom. We're hitting Magic Kingdom today and we're doing Chef Mickey's breakfast. Welcome back to Kerney-cation. So we are at Disney World. So this is from Memorial Day weekend a couple years ago. So I wanted to make this video just to kind of show people how much can you really do Memorial Day weekend? Is it busy? You know, how much can a family of four expect to do? So we love starting our Magic Kingdom Park Day. So if you are visiting Magic Kingdom, at this character breakfast at Contemporary Resort. So it's at Chef Mickey's, and it's just a quick monorail ride to the park. So you can get reservations before the park opens. You know, plan about an hour or two. Earlier the better, because then you'll have time to rope drop Magic Kingdom. And when the time we went, it was still a buffet. I don't know if it is still a buffet here in 2025 now, but it's a great time to see all the 5 characters, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto, and then you can just hop right on the monorail and go to the park. So that's exactly what we did. I have younger kids in this video, so if you have smaller kids, I think my kids were 2 and 4 at the time, we're going to show you everything that you can ride and everything that we did. We did purchase Genie Plus. That's actually the new system now, so it's not called Genie Plus anymore. It's actually called the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, and we also did use the Lightning Lane Single Pass during this visit. So skipping as many lines as we can is important, because when I had small kids, 2 and 4, and even my kids now, we don't like waiting in lines because they get anxious. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We're going to check out a ton of stuff. Here it is. You ready to see it? Here it is. Wow, huh? Wave real good.
It vibrated.
It did? Nothing. All right, we're at the Magic Kingdom. What do you think, guys? All right, so we were not resort guests, so we didn't get early entry. And when we booked our Genie Plus / Lightning Lanes, they weren't until later. So we started off in Tomorrowland. At Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. It's the first time I've actually been on this. We've never actually made it over to this ride before this time. So, and kind of taking with the idea of, since our Lightning Lanes weren't a little later, we were going to knock out some of these smaller rides first, right? So this is our first ride, number 1 down. And again, it was only a 15-minute wait, so it wasn't long at all. So let's hop on. Mommy's shooting good. Shoot him up, Mommy. Yeah! Oh, there's Zerg. Shoot him. Fusion cells. Power. You're the sealing master.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Alright, since that took no time at all, we did head to Fantasyland next for Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. So, my daughter does love the Little Mermaid, so this was a great thing we could knock out. First thing in the morning, it was a walk-on, so I think at this time the park had only been open for like 20 or 30 minutes. So, half hour into park open, almost no wait at all. And this has no ride height restriction either, similar to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin as well. So it was a great thing to knock out. A lot of people had to like Space Mountain 7 Dwarves first thing in the morning, but we did have a Lightning Lane for 7 Dwarves. We did the single use, so we're just knocking this out. My kids loved it, so enjoy.
Away it comes, those human dinghies that make you not a fish. That's what this story's all about.
Hi to Mommy.
Hey, where you been? I've been waiting for you.
Here we go. We're gonna go under the sea, buddy.
Hey, stay in your seats now.
Oh.
say hi.
Under the sea,
Under the sea.
but fishing the boy is lucky. The emperor was a fate.
A child. We told her that Ursula could help her and her prince be.
But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repentance in the light have made us switch trailers.
There she is. Alright, 2 rides down and time for our first lightning lane. So you actually can't use a lightning lane anymore in 2025 to see characters, but we did it on this trip. Little kids, it was important for us to see Mickey. So didn't wait long at all for this. We went right in.
You wanna go get my hug? Good job.
You want to give him a hug?
She's not unsure.
Good job.
So 2 rides down and 1 character. I was able to grab a Genie Plus for right now when this was for the 100 Acre Wood, Winnie the Pooh. So back to Fantasyland. Here we go.
One day, 100 Acre Wood, the East Wind traded back. If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Rule. Look, Mama, look.
Here we go, dude. Oh, it's Owl's house.
Hunter! Come bounce with me! Bouncing makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! Right this way.
Alright, so we did head over to the Barnstormer. I didn't have a Genie Plus for this one, or I skipped the line. But my daughter was pretty tired. This does have a height restriction of, I think, 35 inches. So my son and I rode it, and we did like a rider swap. So I switched off with Crystal. And so she got to ride with my son a second time. So that was a lot of fun. And next up, we did have a reservation that we booked in advance for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We couldn't get one earlier. We like it early just because they can get dressed up and, you know, get all their makeup and hair done for their whole park day. But we were able to knock out some good rides, so I'm not too mad. But showed up for a reservation for my daughter, so she wanted to be Princess Anna. So there's kind of like 3 different parts of Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. The first is like this room where they kind of sit you and you wait for your name to be called. You can kind of pick out what you want to do. Usually the cheapest is like $100, and that doesn't include a dress or an accessory, but I think we did the $200 one where you get a dress, makeup, nails done, all that stuff. They take you back to this room where you pick what you want, and then once you actually like pick out the dress or, you know, whatever you want to be, the cast member will grab it for you. But then you also have more waiting to do in here, so just be prepared for that. And then they'll call your name finally after this waiting area to go back into a dressing room, and it's kind of like a ride and attraction in itself. So this part is pretty cool and it was a lot of fun.
3,
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo! Whoa!
My dear. Oh, you're growing as fast as a pumpkin. Of course.
All right, so after you get dressed, I lied, there's more to this. I forgot, we have to walk across the way to Cinderella's castle, and this is where they'll actually do the makeup for her. So my son, we also signed him up for like a little prince thing. We just got him a cape. You do walk in under here, under the castle, and this is where they do the hair, the makeup. I think they also paint nails too. So it's a great experience. My daughter really loved it, so I think we're gonna do this like every time now. And we've actually done the one at Disneyland too. So it's a great experience. She loves it. So the next thing we had on our list was actually a ride for me, Tron. So Tron was new this year when we did visit, so it was pretty popular, but it is Memorial Day weekend, so I did purchase the single pass, and at this time it did not have a standby line. It was still the virtual queue, so we just purchased the skip the line and we did the rider swap. So really fun ride. I really loved it. I can't wait to go back and ride it again.
Be digitized into the world of Tron.
You see?
Man, that was so cool, but we did head over, we did have another single pass that we could use for 7 dwarves. So this had a height of 38 inches, so we all rode it.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Wow, look at all that energy you have. Did you have some Avalorian chocolate today? Because I definitely get like that when I have. You know, I gave some to my very good friend Skylar. Well, maybe not some. I had to give him a lot. He's a Jasper, so he needs a lot more sugar than I do. And goodness, he was so excited. He flew right up to the sky and started doing all these twists and turns and backflips. He was so energized, and afterwards, he crashed.
But yeah, as you saw after Tron, we did stop at Fairy Tale Hall. Again, I don't think we Fast or Genie Plus that one, but we did have a Genie Plus for the afternoon for Pan's Flight, so check it out.
What do they say? That's right, off to Neverland. There's the pirates. Oh, the pirates down there. There's the Lost Boys. Oh, there's a mermaid. Yeah, they do make that one look like Ariel on purpose. Alright, here's the Native Americans.
And after Pan's Flight, we headed over to our second dining res, another character dining experience. I know I'm never going to financially recover, but Cinderella's Royal Table, tons of princesses. It was great for my daughter after she had her bibbidi-bobbidi. Food's decent. AC is amazing here, so great views of the park eating inside the castle.
That's no way. We went on our own. Land, okay? You gotta talk louder, right?
Say see you later.
It's a hug. Thank you very much. You're very much.
Say thank you. Lily Bear.
You're so sweet, princess.
See you later.
Let me know if you see my kid Wonderful adventure.
Thank you so much.
All right, and after the Cinderella's Royal Table, we did head to one of our favorite rides, Pirates of the Caribbean. So we did have a skip the line for this one too. It was a blast.
Wipe them all off,
There's a goat.
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer. Not lest they be laying golden eggs. Belay there, you bilge rat.
Easy, boy. Here I
And we did manage to sneak in one more ride with Aladdin's Magic Carpets, but after that, the kids were pretty done. We didn't make it a full park day with a 2- and a 4-year-old, but we did have a blast. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this real family vacation. We'll see you next time.